Hey everybody, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra. Today, again, something we don't do all that frequently, but I'm pretty excited about this. This has been in development now for, gosh, I've known about it for 2 years, something like that, 18 months at the very least. And today I have a launch version for you. I've had some pre-production versions that I've had to sit on my hands, but today I get to introduce you and unbox with you the Mantis Titan X.
Lucky Gunner is my recommended trusted provider of freedom seeds for range or defensive use. In stock, good prices, and rocket fast shipping are why I go back again and again. Because of new guidelines, I can't link their site or say it, but you're smart and you can find it with a simple Google search. Stick it to the man by paying them a visit today.
So you know how we are at Active Self-Protection. We always disclose financial relationships, and we do that very clearly. If you've been on Ask for any length of time, you know Mantis is one of our sponsors. In fact, Mantis is our longest serving sponsor. Our very first sponsor of Active Self-Protection was Mantis, back when they had the Mantis X1, and that was the only product they have. Now, man, I love the X3, the X10 is even way better than that. I love the Blackbeard, I love the Laser Academy. We use all of those tools to make us better shooters. I really think the Blackbeard X for rifle shooters, for people running AR pattern rifles, is unbelievably good. Now, Titan X, so excited for this because what you're getting out of this is you are getting a resetting trigger in a laser pistol. So it's got a laser beam, a pistol, with a resetting trigger, and a Mantis X unit in it. So it is the pistol version of the Blackbeard X, which is freaking awesome. I love that. So maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here because let's unbox it. Again, I haven't unboxed this guy, okay? So I have not opened this at all. I got sent this from Mantis because, again, they're a sponsor. So guess what? First thing I need to do is I need to go get a knife. Well, let's get this guy open and see what's going on inside here. I think it's kind of funny. One of the things that you'll notice is when we were talking with them about it, of course, it's going to be shaped like a popular, pistol that everybody knows, but the company that is in charge of making that very popular pistol that everybody knows got kind of frustrated about it. And so, yeah, they had to redesign it a little bit. So you get this fancy carrying case in the box. One of the things I dig about them. Very cool system, man. Now, listen, so what does this gun look like to you? Okay? What does that look like to you? Yeah, looks exactly like that. You're right. But it's different enough that it's not that, right? So it's different enough that it's not a Glock. A couple things that it comes with. 2 magazines, very cool. Now, again, this can't be loaded, right? So it's not a gun, but I like a couple of features about this. Number one, it is designed to fit in Glock holsters, right? So this will fit in any Glock holster. Now, are they, I know somebody's gonna say, but John, why don't, you're an HK guy, where are they coming out with HK? I've heard they're coming out with an HK one, but of course, I mean, let's be honest, right? HK has a smaller market segment than Glock by a significant amount, and they'd have been foolish to put this out in a VP9 first. I've heard that maybe there's something like that coming, but this is really cool because what you get here is, yeah, and the laser beam is working, is I can show you again, it's a laser pistol, right? So you put this out there and hey, look at that. It shoots a laser beam and it shoots it with a resetting trigger. So you go click and then it resets and bounces back to it. Now, does it feel exactly like the trigger that you would expect from, a striker fire pistol? It's not exact. It does have the little trigger dongle, which is kind of nice because every decent pistol should have that trigger safety on there. So if you're not, if you don't have that trigger safety depressed, it won't fire. That's good. And you do have a little pre-travel, decent wall, and then pulls all the way back. I wonder what the weight of that trigger is. Let me go grab my trigger gauge. Okay, let's do a little trigger pull here. See what we get. All right, didn't register there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's clear it. All right, let's see what we get. Ready. All right, 4.5 pounds. Okay, let's clear it again. Try it again. Oh, let's ready. Yeah, it's showing a 4-pound trigger break. So, I mean, hey, not bad, right? So it's pretty accurate, reasonably to that. Feels about like that. I mean, does it break exactly like I would expect a striker trigger? I'm showing that up. It's reasonably close, and so that's okay. There's a couple other things that I really like about this guy. Number one, it's USB-C rechargeable. So it's got a little USB-C port there. So that's cool. You don't got to put batteries in the thing. So that's nice. The other thing I love, and you're going to see me doing this, is that it's optics compatible. So it doesn't come with an optic, but you can pull this plate off and you can mount an optic to it. It is an RMR, RMS, and RMSC footprint compatible. So any of your, RMR compatible optics will work with it. I'm running Holosun 507s in everything pretty much. But if you're running an SRO or you're running an RMR, you're running something that's running the Shield RMS footprint, you can have it. I like the grip on it. I think that's kind of cool. Let's mount up a little bit and play some games with it. Okay. Now let's see what my settings are. Look at that. It's in shot detection mode for, let me record. So you can see here, it's in shot detection mode for Mantis X. That's pretty cool. So you can do holster draw analysis. I don't have a Glock holster right now, so I'm not going to be able to do that. We can do some ready up drills, which are kind of fun. And if you look, okay, we got to set it down to calibrate. Great. Okay, increase speed, 1 silhouette target, start at the low ready, 1 chest shot, 1 total. I happen to have a chest target out in front of me. It's about 10, 11 feet from me. So that's about the equivalent of 11 to 12 yards, okay? Here we go. Hang on a second here. Let me turn this up. Okay, got a good shot there. Took forever, but I'm just feeling it out. Okay, that was a little high. That wasn't as good as I wanted. Stand by. Okay, not bad. Okay, good shot there. Oh, beautiful center mass shot there. Good center mass. Yeah, good, getting 90s there, getting used to it. Good shot there. Good, got it what I wanted there. Oh, I was a little high on that one. Okay. All right. 86.7. Again, not too bad. You can see here, there's my best shot. And you notice here, what you saw coming up there is it came straight up and then it down to the shot. That one, a little bit of over travel. See that on shot 7, up and then back down again. Here, again, up and then brought it back down again. So I'm over driving just a little bit there. Not bad on that. Shot 5, there you go. That one, I kind of, I got to come back around. See that? And that is what this shows you. So really like this. Can you do this with your own gun and just have it on there? Yeah. One of the things I love about having something like this, a dedicated training gun though, is you have less firearms handling, right? Less administrative handling of your actual firearm. You can put this in a holster and stick it where your dry fire stuff is, and you never have to load and unload your gun. You never have to be worrying about, is it unloaded? It's a training pistol, right? It's big, bright red, so you know, hey, this isn't a real gun. So I'm gonna put a dot on this and play some games with it, and we'll see how it goes. Very simple, you saw? I mean, literally, I pulled it out of the box. First time I've ever messed with it. Stuff is in the Mantis app. Mantis app's included in it. Works with the Laser Academy. Also cool stuff. Both magazines are weighted. So you can actually work with your magazines and do things like one reload one. I don't work on reloads ever. So this would be kind of interesting. Let's work back here and let's do one reload one, okay? So the goal is to increase speed while maintaining a good score. One silhouette target, start at the low ready, target one chest shot, reload, target one chest shot. So I'm gonna take my reload right here off the table because I'm not wearing a magazine. We'll just play games, how about that? On target ready, it says.
Reload.
Okay, let's put that back.
Reload.
Okay, very good.
Reload.
Didn't have it set correctly. Okay, one more. Ooh, I'm beating up my table doing this.
Reload.
Okay, so I need to get better magazine placement than that. And if you look, let's look at what we saw here. So we had a 2.49, a 2.46, a 291, and a 3.3. Not exactly stellar reloads, and these magazines are a little bit weighted, and I've beat my table up a little bit here, doinking them onto the table. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. But you can see you can do fun stuff like this. I think this is a useful tool. You're gonna see me using it a little bit and getting a little bit of practice in here on the channel. And you can go to their website and pick one up. It launches today, November 12th. I think it'd be a pretty cool Christmas gift, frankly, and I'm glad to have it.